Good evening. Two main ingredients come together, or try to, when you talk about winter weather across the Carolinas, and that is moisture and cold temperatures. Well, we had a cold front push through last night, so we are cooling down. And as far as the moisture goes, it is on its way. Right now, we're running about 5 to 10 degrees chillier than this time last night. The moisture from last night is actually sitting just to our south, but it's about to be re-energized as energy comes out of the plain states and begins to form a new storm, which pushes our way while we sleep tonight. Let's walk you through the next day or so. 6 a.m. tomorrow, early risers, no issues at all with the morning drive. In fact, I don't believe any of us outside of the mountains will see any issues. But by lunchtime, it gets going with snow falling north of I-85. Starting as rain in the Charlotte area before a quick changeover to snow. And it will last about 4, 5, 6 hours and accumulate, or try to, and then it rolls out as we work our way through Thursday night. So again, as far as the threat tracker goes, minimal accumulation, at least on roads, because road temperatures will be relatively high, at least going into the event. Travel impact, well, let's face it, you got folks on the road and it is snowing, so their attention is going to be somewhat distracted. So just keep that in mind. The roads themselves will more than likely be okay. Your social media feeds will likely be blowing up with pictures from the snow. As far as totals go, highest, of course, in the mountains, 1 to 3 inches likely, upwards of about an inch, mainly on the grass from Statesville down toward Gastonia and Hickory, out toward Rock Hill and Lancaster. Then there'll be a stripe of 1 to 2 inches of snow from really Charlotte out toward about, say, High Rock Lake, and then all the way down toward Anson and Richmond counties and Rockingham. So again, schools are going to have a tough time figuring out whether to get out early or not, because that's when it will be going on. The morning should be all right. It's during the afternoon when conditions will get a little bit dicey for a while. The good news is it is not going to be one of those milk and bread storms. We're talking about just an inch to 2. So again, you don't have to worry about that. We're not going to be losing power or anything like that. Advisories are up for the entire viewing area. The good news is, as has been the case all winter long, the warmth comes back as we head through the weekend and into next week. Have a good night.